Pause for a moment to read the 4 key messages which will be given in session 1. There then follow 2 slides that ask you to state for yourself what you personally enjoy when you're teaching English in junior classes. At this point, it is useful to link the best of your current teaching experience with the future of English teaching as outlined in the new specification. As you become familiar with the English specification, you will find that the learning outcomes articulate in unprecedented detail and clarity many things that we currently value in our teaching of English, and that the specification adds more that encourages us to extend our capacity and maximize our students' enjoyment of language and their experience of a broader than ever range of texts, literary, journalistic, cinematic, and so on. Furthermore, this new specification encourages us to embrace new forms of texts, unknown when the previous English syllabus was our guide in the document of 1989. The short film gives you all of the key points from the booklet, The Framework for Junior Cycle. The key points are spoken by the students, teachers and school principal of St. Oliver's Community College in Drogheda. This film serves to give you a quick run through the principles, key skills and statements of learning that are fundamental to all subjects in the new junior cycle. Immediately following the junior cycle short film, you'll see a slide which tells you that the 8 key skills and the 24 statements of learning in the framework document feed into the English learning outcomes. You can view the curriculum online in the new NCCA website, www.curriculumonline.ie, which also gives you full information on the curriculum in each of the 4 sectors: early childhood, primary, junior and senior cycles. You then move into a closer look at the learning outcomes or expectations for learners over the 3 years at lower secondary level. This learning journey can be likened to a spiral, whereby students' skills accumulate as the teacher uses the learning outcomes as a touchstone to guide his or her teaching. The learning outcomes are set out in the 3 strands: oral, reading and writing. There are 13 learning outcomes in each of the 3 strands. As you read these 2 quotations from the primary curriculum and the new English specification, you can see the bridging of the gap between 5th and 6th class in primary and 1st year in secondary school. This connection is further emphasized as you listen to the short audio recording of a primary teacher talking about her pupils' experience of English in 6th class in primary. The specification gives a new emphasis to developing the students' oral proficiency, so that talking, reading, listening and writing are each given equal attention in our planning of lessons. You can listen to some primary students talking about their classroom experience and then go on to view an NCCA film clip of students engaged in collaborative group work where learning happens through discussion. The students are discussing a novel. Some bullet-pointed guidelines for group work follow the short film clip. At this point, at the end of the first session, participants read and discussed the 13 oral language outcomes in the specification. And this marks the end of session 1.